How's it going, YouTubers? Cornwolf here. Thank you for joining me for another video today. And today I'm just going to do like a little bit of a ramble vlog, minus the video because the video is just gameplay. But it's an audio log, or something. I don't know, sound like a Murloc out of World of Warcraft. A bit of a for you all. First of all, I just wanted to give you all a massive apology. I've not really put any videos out recently. Done quite a few, but then there has been a couple of weeks where I've not really put anything out. I've had quite a lot of new subscribers as well, so welcome to all of you. The channel is very much alive. There's a few things that have hindered me over the last couple of weeks. I've had a touch of man flu, which overall shouldn't stop me putting out videos, but when I can hardly speak, it doesn't make for great commentary. I did try. I have got some footage and stuff which I'm in the process of trying to do something with. I also had a bit of a YouTuber block, we'll call it that, where I just didn't know what the hell to do, what videos to make. I felt like I was just doing the same stuff over and over again and want to keep doing something that's fresh and original, and mainly because there's not an awful lot of racing games out there. I recently tried to go back onto the crew, and it's no better. I still have to try and log in twice before I can even get into the game, and I don't know, just that game had the tendency of being awesome and it's not. Ubisoft have dropped the ball with a few games and it's disappointing, especially when like you and myself, we fork out for these games and we don't really get a full game back. So that's really disappointing. Other than that, I've been to track quite a bit, so I've been getting you guys some live racing footage. It's been a bit of an aim this year to actually go to a few races. Been a massive petrol head pretty much all my life, but never really been to many or a lot of races, live races and stuff. I've done a bit of speedway. For anybody that doesn't know what speedway is, that's a motorbike racing where they literally have one gear. A bit like go-karting, but a bit more reckless and more powerful. It's quite famous in America. There's a few American races in there, but it's mainly a European thing. So I've been to a few of them. Never really done any motorsport, so I've been to a couple of the 750 clubs, and the 750 club in the UK is just a lot of variant races, and they even do open days where anybody can take anything down. And so I've seen the Civic race and the BMW 1 Series races and all that. That was really good. And then also got the opportunity to go to BTCC this last weekend, which takes me on to what basically I've been doing this last weekend. Anybody that follows me on Twitter, you'll see. I managed to go to the BTC race. It's not far from it. It's about a 40-minute drive to Donington. So I went to that leg of the touring cars. But on the Friday, I was lucky enough to be invited to a media open day at a Daytona racetrack, which is in Tamworth, which is just on the edge of Birmingham, and that was wicked. Massive thanks to Image Bank Media, who basically was originally invited, and he said they needed more numbers and thought of me. So I got the invite to go, jumped at the chance, and that's why I spent a few solid days in bed, missing out on videos but trying to get better for that. And it was epic. It was basically a media opening day of the track, but also there were pro drivers, so there's drivers that were from touring cars, some of the younger lads from the junior Ginettas, and I'm not sure if there's a couple of guys from the Clio Cups as well, and it was awesome. It's an outside track, so you've got the weather to contend with, although thankfully it was dry, albeit it was freezing. And all the pro drivers, so there was Rob Austin, there was I think Sam Tornoff, Palmer, who's in the Infinity team, there was Rob Austin, who else was there? Oh god, the guy in the Wix Racing team, oh god, Adam Morgan, there we go, and a few other guys, and basically the pro drivers had a number, and then we all then picked numbers, or the media picked numbers, and we go into the retrospective team. And I was fortunate enough to get into Rob Austin's team. The guy is just a legend. He's probably what you'd class as today's version of James Hunt, in more ways than others. I was with another random guy, I can't remember his name, and with Lee, who's Rob Austin's main technician on the cars and mechanic, and we had a hell of a time. We ended up coming 6 out of 12, which is really good for saying that there's only one pro racer, if you like. The pro guys were doing the lap in about a minute or less. I managed my personal best from what my wife was timing me, although I could have gone quicker. It was 1 minute 5, which I'm quite happy with. And the engineer was pretty quick. The other guy that was with was a little bit slower, but nevertheless it was awesome fun. So managed to do that. So rubbing shoulders with some of the pro drivers, which was great fun. And I was cheeky enough to ask Rob if I could have a look around his garage at the race this weekend. So on Sunday, you may have seen a few pictures. I did a little bit of a periscope, which is live streaming off your phone via Twitter, in his garage. There's a few photos and things that I may put on screen now. I record this audio separately of any video, so who knows what's going on the screen. But that was absolutely awesome, being in his garage, saying hello to him. Lee was showing us around the car. Hunter Abbott, who was also at the touring car, not the touring car, the go-karting stuff, who actually won it, who's his teammate, actually had a bit of a shunt in practicing on the Saturday. And he actually showed us a picture of where one of the braces should have been and where it actually was, which was halfway through the rear of the car after the shunt. So they were showing us some of the hell of a work that they went through to get that in race condition for the race. So basically that's what I've been doing. I've reignited my Patreon channel. It's always a bit of a hard thing to talk about and say, but being a YouTuber doesn't pay me jack all. It's not until you get to the hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers it actually starts to pay its way. Not that I'm in it for the money, but it does help fund this YouTube thing. So it does allow me to put back into my channel, get new equipment, get new gear, travel to various places to get you guys the information, and be able to say, for example, although I've already pre-ordered it, buy Project Cars, so I can show you that game and different things like that. To put it into perspective, I have literally just got my first paycheck, if you like, or due to get it from YouTube, which was for $25, and that's an accumulative how much I will actually get from over a year's work of doing the videos for you guys. So that just kind of puts it in perspective, and that's after YouTube have taken its cut and my partner MakerGen have taken their cut as well. I go through MakerGen. MakerGen's like a partner that you can subscribe into. They just take a small percentage of what you earn via YouTube, but they give me access to various other sites, so Fiverr and other discounts and things to help with my YouTube creativity. So I get all my music is open source, so it's free, unlicensed music, if you like, which I'm allowed to use, so I don't get any flags on YouTube. So I have reignited my YouTube, YouTube's always going, my Patreon channel. Check it out in the link below. There are a few free bits as well, and it's anything from $1 up to $10. There's Tony, who's always been a life supporter of mine since I started the YouTube channel, and he's going along it there on his own. But the Patreon thing is more of a blog, so you guys can actually read and see what's happening, and it's also I do a few extra videos when I can on there, and you always get the snippets or the whole video first if I get a chance to do that on Patreon. So please do go and check it out. I know a few YouTubers do. I appreciate that you can't always put your hand in your pocket for everyone, but just to subscribe on there, just to know that some of you guys are watching and following on there, would be great. And you never know, you might say I really like this and you might want to sub, but there's no pressure. I'll always be here on YouTube. So I've got a few things coming out. I've just realised that this video is going to be getting on for nearly 10 minutes. So I'm just going to quickly wrap it up. So that's basically what I've been up to, what I'm doing. Super excited about a lot of the games that either have been released that I probably can't quite afford yet, or not sure whether I'm going to get. And obviously Project Cars, which we've now got the release date of the 8th of May or the 7th of May here in the UK. And then I think it's about the 12th in US. So do look out on my Twitch channel, and I will tweet it out and different things when I have got that. I've booked time off work so I can put quite a lot of time and effort into getting that content out for you guys. So anybody that hasn't picked it up, is unsure about it, or is on the other side of the pond and hasn't quite got the release yet, you can check it out, see if it's actually what you want to get. I've got a few other series and things. I've had to sort out my PC so I can record a bit more footage from there from various driving games. So other than that, thank you all for your subscriptions, for your likes, for tuning in, checking out my videos. Really appreciate it. Nearly 500 strong, which is fantastic. For some reason my subscribers have just keep going up and up and up and up and up, which is brilliant. If you haven't seen Fast 7, I do thoroughly recommend you do. Don't worry, no spoilers, but I did nearly cry twice, I'll admit it. But it was just really well done. Looking forward to Age of Ultron and all the other things that are coming out, Star Wars and all that. So one last thing before I do go, I am still getting loot crates, but to be quite frank, they've been shit recently. There was one that was looking really good, which was a spy one, and you get this special watch and a paracord and all this, but I didn't get half the stuff in the box, which really pissed me off. So that's why you've not seen any unboxings recently. I'm giving probably this one and maybe the next one a go, and if they don't pick up, I'm going to can it. I'll probably be gutted because the minute I can it, something decent will come out, but as it sits, it is just a bit of a waste of money. But we shall see, we shall see. I digress. So anyway, thank you all again. I'll see you all on the next video, and thanks for tuning in.